Ito na ang ating first quarter at sa atin ng Cobras. Simula na ang labanan ng tunay na lakas. Japet Aguilar will be jumping it up kontra dito kay Han Dae-jun. Yung napakalaking mamanga, that number 55 guy ng China.
Although we're not surprised that Coach Reyes is starting Gabe Norwood. At expectation natin dito is that Norwood is going to be defending si Guo Ailun, the top, pwede natin sabihin, executioner ng China at the point guard position. Let's see what the matchups will be.
And our campaign is now officially on as the ball has gone up China with first crack at the basket here. Look at that movement all the way to the left side. They immediately want to test the defense of Stan Hardinger at the post. And then the kick out pass to the shooter. That rattles out. Japet was trying to scamper for it. Natili ang bola dito sa China.
China looking very sharp, very early in this game. Nakita natin yung ball movement. And then the good look from the outside. Hindi lang pumasok yung tira. But they had several options that time. Yung low post nila. And talk about the big guy. A pass, that's a medium range shot.
Su Peng with a miss. On the rebound play, may nasilip na foul. Looks like it is going to go against China. How do you think our young guns, you mentioned it, Dadi, we've got 4 holdovers from the 2015 team. How do you think the young guns will fare in this particular matchup, lalong-lalo na with so much history between Pilipinas and China sa larangan ng
I think
basketball?
they'll be up to the challenge. By the way, yung 4 po na natira sa Team Pilipinas from the 2015 Championship tournament, Terrence Romeo, Gabe Norwood, Jason Castro, at saka si Calvin Abueva. Remember, in 2015, hindi po naglaro si Japet Aguilar, who just scored the first basket in this game.
Japet in his 4th FIBA Asia Championship, donning that Gilas jersey, or maybe 3rd, actually, as Stan Hardinger makes it 4-0 in favor of Gilas Pilipinas.
What a pass. Nakita natin si Jason Castro able to penetrate, drawing the defense towards him because alam natin may reputation si Jason Castro sa Asia. He's Asia's #1 point guard. Drawing the defense, yes. And then the nice pass inside para kay Christian Stan Hardinger.
And then we get the ball right back. China in this array here. Ready yung Pilipinas. Do sa gustong gawing atake dito ng China, it seems.
Well, I'll tell you what, China, hindi sila nakascout sa Team Pilipinas. This is a brand new lineup almost, no? And especially with the coach Chot Reyes back in action, back in the saddle for Team Gilas.
Japet for 3. Punches it through!
What a start.
3-point shot na yan. Hatid sa atin ng San Miglite. Mahaba-habang inuman.
Sandali, yung score natin dapat yata 7-0 na yun.
Nasa chance ba ulit tayo? Ayun!
Yun, okay.
7 natin na dahil tayo po nasa neutral ground. Tayo nasa Lebanon. On the move, it is Liu. He gets China on the board.
That's Liu Zhao. Liu, 6'3", 28 years old, scoring that layup.
Castro to Stan Hardinger. Running into 2 defenders. Stan Hardinger.
Not a good sign, not a good sign.
Coming out limping, mukhang nagka-knee-to-knee action doon. Pero ang tibay naman ito ni Christian, pilit ipapagpag yun.
I don't know if he's going to stay in the game. Yes, he will stay in the game. Remember, kulang na kulang tayo sa bigs. Hindi makakalaro si Junmar in this game. Coming off the bench will be Raymond Almazan. Then in matchup ng China's Guo Ailun against Jason Castro. There's the foul.
Si Jason, as humble as he is, alam natin, nakakwento natin minsan, may konting gigil din siyang bawian itong si Guo Ailun. Dahil nga, 19 puntos ang binuhos na ito 2 years ago in that gold medal game.
That's right.
He wants revenge for himself as well.
19.6 rebounds, 2 assists in that contest.
Right off the curl from the elbow. Doesn't work. Right trying to chase it down. Pero itong si Han Dae-jun will keep it para dito sa China. Liu saw an opening. Standard layup is good.
That's a wide open layup para kay Liu. Philippines has to get back quickly on defense and protect the rim. So yung ating mga shot blockers, in particular si Japet Aguilar, has to be on the defensive end, protecting that basket in transition.
Yu Xiaoyu whistled for that foul, trying to fight over that pick offered by Japet Aguilar. Perfect timing on the part of Castro and Aguilar. And China already in the penalty this early, but 2.5 minuto pala lumilipas sa bakbakan na ito.
Bilis ng pagka-foul dito ng China. Getting the 4 team fouls right away, and it's in the penalty situation. So early in this contest. That's 2 free throws right there. para kay Jason Castro.
Should be 9-3. There you go. 5-point lead now para dito sa Gilas Pilipinas.
Medyo slow motion yung pag-update ng scores natin. Pagsabihin natin yung mga taga-Lebanon.
Zhu Peng trying to attack the defensive stand Hardinger. Kita na nila, ang ganda na simula dito ng Gilas Pilipinas, but this is a 40-minute game at doon nga magkakaroon ng question kung kaya makipagsabayan ng frontline natin while staying away from foul trouble, Kinito.
Well, think about it. No? Yung only points ng China came from 2 uncontested layups. So they're looking for the high percentage shots.
Sand Hardinger battling two white shirts. Clears that board. Norward forward pass. Here comes the long ball. Bang!
Matthew Wright. Ang bilis ng galaw ng bola ng Team Pilipinas. Nahanap si Matthew Wright. Open for the shot.
And that three-point shot is brought to us by San Miglite. Mahaba-habang ang inuman. This will force China into an early timeout. Atin po sa atin to ng Oppo F3 Plus dual selfie camera. Gilas Pilipinas off to a dream start over in Lebanon sa ating pag-rematch dito sa nasyon ng China. Lamang tayo 12-4 and we come up with another stop as you join us live once again on TV5. Jason Castro on the move, trying to shake off his defender, dropping it off to Stan Hardinger. He gets fouled. Christian will troop to the line for 2 free throws.
Well, before this offensive set ng Team Pilipinas, nakita natin yung depensa natin sa other side of the floor when we were able to deflect the lob pass. Basang-basa ng Pilipinas kung anong play ng China. That is, they want to lob the pass over to the big guys underneath. Na-deflect natin, na-anticipate natin kung saan yung mapasa.
Stan Hardinger pushes our Gilas Pilipinas lead up to 9. 6:35 pa natitira dito sa ating opening quarter. Stan Hardinger, this is on the second though. And then June with yet another rebound here as Liu is working against Castro to get it across. Zhu Peng dumps it inside. Daejun will not be stopped down low. Looks like he's going to get a bonus free throw.
Big man number 55, 30 years old, 7'1". Now in this Chinese lineup, 2 players are at least 30 years old. That's Han Daejun and Zheng Lingyu.
Norwood in the front court after the bonus was missed. Looking for the opening, goes to the corner. It is Aguilar trying to draw the defense of Daejun all the way out. He had a 3 earlier on. This time he takes him off the dribble. It misses on the scoop though. Daejun's pass almost taken away. China will keep possession.
We saw that isolation play para kay Japet Aguilar going one-on-one. And actually attempt to fish another foul from China. Hindi lang kumagat.
Natin 2.5 minutes into the action in a penalty kagad etong China, the defending champions of Asia. Han Daejun at the post once again. This time he rifles a pass out. Liu from distance doesn't work. Punta tayo naman kay Japet pero pinituwad siya ng foul.
Offensive foul, or rather offensive rebound coming from China, and then the foul coming from Japet Aguilar on the rebound play. That ball going straight in the hands of Renjun Fei.
Renjun Fei, the 6'8" forward, is at the line for 2 shots.
Also a newcomer in the FIBA Asia Cup competition. Yung apat po na natira sa Chinese champion team in 2015, that's Guo Ailun and Zhou Peng, Li Gun, at saka si Li Mu Hao, who stands 7'2". So 4 players from the 2015 champion team. Ganun din sa Team Pilipinas, 4 players from the runner-up in 2015.
Norwood with a quick shot. Doesn't work. Liu pulls down that board. On the move. Nice fake on the spin. And China is right back in the game.
They're going to early offense now. They're looking for mismatches. They're also going for their big guys to hit the medium range shot. Oh, look at Gabe Norwood. Quick anticipation. medyo mabagal lang ito, no? Si Han Da-hyun. So you can anticipate kung saan siya mamamasa.
Castro lobs a pass to the corner. It is Matthew on the attack. Jason will reset this attack, looking to take his defender off the dribble. Stan Hardinger with a pick. Jason slicing through, drops it off to Stan Hardinger for the deuce.
You know, quick release ni Stan Hardinger. That's why Jason Castro likes to pass it to him, because once Stan Hardinger has position inside, he quickly puts up the ball. So there is no hesitation on his part.
Foul whistled here on Stan Hardinger, as China was once again trying to dump it inside to Han. That'll give the Philippines 3 team fouls here. Second personal whistled on Christian. Check that. Mukhang dalawa pa lang ang team foul natin. Those are the dots on the bottom of the scoreboard of your screens.
Now they updated to 3 team fouls.
Pati foul mabagal.
Oh.
China on the attack, down by 6. Liu to the corner. Gabe with active hands bothers the shooter. Gabe will track this one down. Here comes Gilas on the run. Looks like Gabe will look to slow things down. Castro trying to break free. Norwood still with it. Gets it over to Aguilar. Look at the rebound story. Flashed right there. Castro on the attack. Puts it up. The looper doesn't work. Sakto. 4 na minuto natitira sa quarter number 1.
There's a foul underneath. It might be on Gabe Norwood. That will put the Philippines to the limit at 4 team fouls. Also in the act of shooting. Ito makita natin. And that's Zhou Peng. 6'9", 27 years old. 2-time Olympian. And you remember that in 2013, when the Philippines hosted the Asian Championships, si Zhou Peng was on the Chinese team. He averaged 9.7 points in that tournament. That was when the Philippines finished second to Iran.
Last 3 editions nga ng ating FIBA Asia Championships, which is now known as the FIBA Asia Cup. We finished 4th place, 2nd place, and 2nd place, looking for that breakthrough gold medal that'll make us kings of Asia once again for the first time since 1985. Pero ngayon, iba na yung tournament format. Unlike before, where the first round will see our team play 3 games, and then there's going to be a second round if we qualify that plays 3 games again. Ngayon, after ng 3 games, knockout na if we qualify for that next round. Unless we finish first, automatic nasa quarters tayo.
That's right. First places of the 4 groups in the competition will automatically go to the quarterfinals, and then the 2nd and 3rd placers of each group will play off for quarterfinal slots.
Makes it a whole lot tougher.
Oh yes. Now also to give perspective to this championships, this is the 29th staging of the FIBA Asia Cup. Philippines has won 5 titles since 1960, but the last championship was in 1985.
Abueva immediately announcing his presence here. What a gentlemanly move by the Beast, picking up Liu.
That's almost like rubbing salt on wound. Magaling si Calvin dyan. Obviously, he wants to get into the head of his Chinese defender, going over and helping him up. Ito, makita natin yung foul coming from Liu Jiayu.
At dahil penalty na nga kanina pa ang China, 2 free throws to para kay Abueva. Calvin, the main man of the Alaska Aces in his 2nd consecutive FIBA Asia Championships. And he made his mark in that gold medal game 2 years ago. The Chinese fans know exactly who Calvin is, Kinito.
Oh, without a doubt. May reputation na si Calvin Abueva.
Another guy who made him a name for himself there, right behind him, Terrence Romeo. Sabay silang pinasok dito ni Coach Cho.
That's 2 free throws scored by Calvin Abueva.
Look at the free throw shooting story so far. 5 of 6 para sa Gilas Pilipinas, 1 of 5 naman para sa China.
Ginobi si Gabe Norwood, hindi pa pinapalitan ni Coach Shotres. He's doing an excellent job defending. Not Go Ailun, but actually Zhou Peng.
Si Gabe na nga lang ang naiwan. Tsaka pati si Wright from our starting unit, Almazan. is likewise on the floor para sa Gilas Pilipinas.
Almazan giving up the foul up against a much, well, actually not exactly bigger guy, but certainly heftier. Number 12 man, si Lee Gun.
What a story though for Raymond Almazan, from almost quitting basketball when he was playing in college over at the Colegio de San Juan de Letran. Now he came onto this team thinking he was going to be the backup, the 11th or 12th man on the team, but because of the injury to Junmar, he is going to be relied upon, Kinito.
That's right, for Raymond Almazan, this is his big opportunity. Nakikita ko anong caliber of play he can deliver in the international scene.
Sigurado, proud na proud ang owners ng Rain or Shine Elasto Painters having Almazan represent them, as well as Gabe Norwood. As Terrence straddles that baseline, Calvin thought about it, drives closer. Abueva with a flip shot, doesn't work. Almazan was properly boxed out there. Here comes China, down by 6. Go Ailun with an opening, gives it up to his left. China really trying to dump it inside, even if they have open looks already.
That's right. Nababasa naman ng Team Pilipinas yan, so we were able to get another steal off the deflection.
Iniwan si Terrence. Couldn't make him
Man
pay.
down. Man down. Calvin Abueva. Looks like he's going to be called for an unsportsmanlike. There was a gesture on the part of the Philippines, or rather, on the part of the referee. Baksak yung Chinese player. We'll see that again in the replay. That's Lee Gun. Now he's a bad boy. He's the bad boy of Chinese basketball, and he weighs 243 pounds now. He's 6'5", weighing that much. The other player of China, Li Nuhao, who's 7'2", weighs about the same as Lee Gun. So that goes to show you how big this man is.
You know what they say, the bigger they are, the harder they fall, or is he just trying to sell that?
Well, we'd certainly like to look at the slow-mo action kung ano nangyari doon. But Lee Gun, he has a reputation, sabi nga natin, he's the bad boy of Chinese basketball. And
here we go.
Okay, watch it right here. It's Lee Gun. He was the guy, I think it might have been a fist.
Abueva.
And Abueva
standing up
with the butt.
Getting him with a headbutt. Yeah. Slow-mo replay na natin sa atin ng San Miguel Pale Pilsen. Sarap ng urig.
And that time, Lee Gun getting to the head of Calvin. But you saw, I thought that was a close fist that Lee Gun threw at Calvin Abueva from behind.
Pero yun ang hirap, ano? It's always the second motion that gets caught. And pag ganong review, ang i-review lang yung pinituan, hindi naman yung previous action, di ba? Calvin even may pabaon pang mga salita. Oh, did he just get tossed? Did he just get tossed here?
I don't know, but
I saw a motion to the dugout, and Calvin was trying to say na mukhang ang na-close fish siya.
Yeah. And I think he's been ejected.
Oh, this is bad news para sa Gilas Pilipinas.
So again, a distinction here in FIBA rules. There is an unsportsmanlike foul. There is also what you call a disqualifying foul. And if it's a flagrant 2, which is a disqualifying foul, meaning to say that there was, well, an obvious attempt to hurt an opponent, and I think that's how the referees called it.
Looks like both of them got whistled here dahil tayo muna mag-free throw. Or was it because of the jumper from Gabe?
Well,
kasi sa here's the difference between the FIBA game and the PBA game. Merong foul dun sa shooter natin, so mauuna yun. Pagkatapos ng technical foul, which, there you go, you see Abueva
he's
making his way to the dugout.
So that's a disqualifying foul that the referees called at him. At sayang na sayang, no? Because
we needed it.
Well, also because we're short-handed. Hindi ka makakalaro si Junmar. Ngayon, hindi na makakalaro si Calvin.
He's one of those guys who can play bigger than his actual size, and he has proven so both in the international stage and locally with the PBA. Ito yung sinasabi natin. Kung nasa PBA tayo, mauuna yung free throw and then yung free throws for the foul. Pero dito sa FIBA game, uunahin yung free throws ng foul and then the technical free throw because it happened after the fact.
And the way things are going here, China will retain possession after these 2 free throws ni Lee Gun.
So they never investigated yung contact neto ni Lee Gun, which made Calvin retaliate.
That's right. It looks like they made the call on Calvin Abueva without giving due course to kung anong ginawa ni Lee Gun. Sabi nga natin, he's the bad boy of Chinese basketball. And sure enough, yun ang ginawa niya. We also said earlier that Calvin trying to get in ahead of his Chinese defender. Looks like it backfired.
So we are 10 shallow right now. Abueva disqualified. Fajardo still injured and is not expected to play today. Gilas Pilipinas down to 10 men in this rematch with the defending champion Chinese national team. Romeo looking to dance. Terrence puts it up, is fouled. Lee Gun whistled for this one.
On the switch, nakita ni Terrence Romeo, Lee Gun, he's all body, but certainly not as quick as him. Inatake agad ni Terrence, getting the foul. Smart move on the part of Terrence Romeo.
Second personal whistled here on Lee Gun.
Ito yung switch, oh. You notice that nobody giving Terrence a pick at all. So going one-on-one against Lee Gun. But we've got to make the free throws. Terrence missing that foul shot on his first attempt.
Sakto 2 minuto natitira sa ating opening quarter. So much has already happened sa ating opening assignment dyan sa Lebanon for the FIBA Asia Cup dito sa 2017. Next game natin will be this coming Friday, alas 9 po ng gabi. It'll be against Iraq, and then sa linggo po, alas 9 rin, we will be going up against Qatar.
Look at this defense by Team Pilipinas, creating that turnover. You know, I've seen Gilas shift its defense from zone to man, and I think Coach Chodres is confusing the Chinese offense right now.
19-12 is the score. Lamang ng 7 ang Gilas Pilipinas. Terrence from deep, long 2 is good.
What a shot coming for Terrence Romeo. That was against Lee Gun.
Power move the quarter natin yan. Natin sa atin ng Cobra Energy Drink. Tunay na lakas. Go Ailon over at the other end, being defended here by R.R. Pugoy. Ailon to the cup. That is what he does. Uh-oh. Careless inbound here.
And China now has possession again. Every possession counts. In a game of basketball, it's a game of possessions. So you generate turnovers to be able to create possessions for yourself. You get offensive rebounds to create possessions. At that time, a foul against Ukian.
Big rebound there by R.R. Pugoy.
And he'll go to the line because nasa penalty in China. Now this has worked to the advantage of Team Pilipinas. Maaga pa na penalty situation on China. And that's really because of the aggressive play of Team Pilipinas right from the get-go. Ito makita natin. That big rebound right there. R.R. Pugoy, one of the best rebounding guards in the PBA.
We gotta remind everybody, rookie pa lang itong pride ng Talisay Cebu. Playing for the TNT Katropa, of course, itong si Pugoy.
Now we're also getting the lion's share of free throws. And again, that's because of the penalty situation, but putting things into perspective as we see a lot of conversation going on here on the court.
Referee's trying to sort something out again.
You know, it's very possible that Coach Chodres is asking for an unsportsmanlike foul. Ewan ko lang kung the referees are reviewing tape to be able to determine if there should be such a foul. Kita mo yung tindig number 12, si Ligon. No? Talagang siga eh. Siga ang dating eh. Oh. And that was the guy who got that disqualifying foul from Calvin Abueva after he very clearly in a slow-mo replay connected with that close fist to the back of Calvin.
Harap natin kay Big Boto, mapuputusan ko. Itong maganda naman, yung mga free throws na nagagawad sa atin ngayon gabi, hindi sinasayang ng Gilas Pilipinas.
Tama. Ang bilang ko, we've missed 2 free throws so far. I think we might have missed 1 from Terrence Romeo. Kanina yata si Stan Hardiger nag-miss them. We would have had a 3-point play opportunity. Eto, we've missed 3, actually.
Lee Gunn asking for it kontra dito kay Norwood. Gets it over at the other side. Norwood with a swipe from behind. Ball will remain with China though, with 41.4 remaining in this first frame.
We're also seeing the advantage of Team Pilipinas in terms of reaching in, quickness, quick hands.
Go, working against Terrence. Fakes him off his shoes. Itis ka lang doon. Rebound, tracked down by Gun.
And they call a foul on Team Pilipinas. Oh no, they call a foul on China. Excellent position there by R.R. Pagoy.
Wokian with that personal, and this means 2 free throws once again, or is it just last touch? Last touch lang yata. Carl Brian Cruz. Harder to 5 para sa Gilas, kasama si Romeo, Almazan, Pagoy, and Norwood. Terrence trying to get it to Almazan. Ball bounces the way of Pagoy. The sweeping layup is good para kay R.R. Play na yan, atid sa atin ng Motoline, ang matagalan.
Penetration by Team Pilipinas, hindi nakapag-react ang Chinese defenders. You know, we're seeing a lot of slow movement here on the part of the Chinese bigs as Go Ailun hitting it from mid-range. Just beating the clock to make that shot.
Gilas Pilipinas lording it over this first frame, getting China into the penalty early and getting crisp execution over on the offensive end. 10 ang maibabaw natin kalamangan. Second quarter na po sa aming pagbabalik. After scoring the first 7 points of this game, etong Gilas Pilipinas will open up the second quarter with an R.R. Pagoy putback. Atin sa atin to ng Cobra Energy Drink. May laban ka, 12 ang abante ng Gilas Pilipinas.
So going back to the first quarter, Team Pilipinas 3 out of 3 for 3-point distance. And inside 2 points that time by the big guy, Han Dejun.
Gilas will have Romeo, Cruz, Norwood, Almazan, and Pagoy as our 5. If you are just joining us, kung makauwi nyo lang po galing sa traffic, Gilas Pilipinas forced to play 10 deep here dahil nga po injured si Jun Marfardo, and in the first quarter play na thrown out na po si Calvin Abueva as a foul is whistled here on Norwood.
Watch it right here. Lost his footing. Terrence Romeo. And then looks like an unsportsmanlike foul was called there against Terrence Romeo.
Sumabit yata yung binte
Yeah.
nung Chinese player dito sa kamay. Sumabit o hinablo. Works both ways.
So that's 2 free throws coming up right here para sa China. And then possession. So number 19 player, Yu Dehao, 6'3", 22 years old. This is his first free throw. Now going back to the first quarter, Philippines 9 out of 12 from the free throw line. China 4 out of 9. So Philippines outscoring China by 5 from the 15-foot line. And from 3-point distance, China was 0 out of 3. Here's 2 missed free throws right there para sa China. 0 out of 3 from beyond the arc for China in the first quarter, while Philippines hit 3 out of 3. Now Philippines going 3 out of 4. Kanina, nakita natin, nagbintis si Terrence Romeo from beyond the arc to open the second period.
Liu is back on the floor para dito sa China to open the second quarter. Cruz actually daring that big man to take that 3. Yu looking to attack the defense of Pagoy. They go over to the right side. Pagoy jumping up with him to bother that shot.
So they make the shot off the offensive rebound. You know, that's been a problem for the Philippines, even as the Philippines still is up by 10 at this stage, no? Or make that now 8 with a free throw coming up. Yung problem natin, we play excellent half-court defense. But when China misses, we're not able to get the defensive rebound consistently. Nakakapulot ng offensive rebound in China. Then they get another possession, another opportunity to score. So that's something we need to be able to fix. Yung offensive rebounding strength ng China, we need to box out after playing good half-court defense.
If you're looking for Aguilar and Stan Hardinger, nakaplanta sila sa bench ng Gilas dahil may tigalawa silang personal fouls sa ngayon. As Norwood hits that one, Abe having a good game here sa pagbubukas ng ating kampanya sa 2017 edition ng ating FIBA Asia Cup. 30-21 is the score. Gilas by 9.
Raymond Almazan. Now you have a double team against the big guy.
Outside jumper could not be delivered. Pogoy once again with a key rebound.
That time not giving China another opportunity to score.
The rebounding story so far here. Terrence on the attack. Nakipagsayaw. Pinagsak yung pasa kay Almazan. Bastos germ para kay Raymond Almazan.
Oh, what a dunk coming from Almazan. Off the pass galing kay Terrence Romeo.
Play na yun, natid sa atin ng Motolite pangmatagalan.
You know, the quickness here of Team Pilipinas is so evident as an advantage over the slow-footed Chinese. And look at that!
Ande June triple team sa pagkakataon na yun.
Basang-basa ng Team Pilipinas kung saan gagalaw sa pihit ni Han Dejun.
Romeo for 3! Bang!
That's in!
3-point shot natid sa atin ng Sandvik Light. Mahaba-habang inuman!
What an outburst here from Team Pilipinas, not just on the offensive end, but we're getting the job done defensively.
Labin-apat bigla ang abante ng Gilas Pilipinas kontra sa defending champion China dito sa FIBA Asia. Big block by Norwood. China on the attack. Butata na naman!
At sasabi lang natin how tough the defense of Gilas is. Again, another stop on 2 attempts by China.
Romeo on the attack. Kicks it out. Almazan from deep. Bang!
Pati pa naman si Raymond Almazan. Nakakatira from beyond the arc. This is a rampage!
3-point shot na natin sa atin ng Sandvik Light. Mahaba-habang inuman. 17 na po ang abante ng Gilas Pilipinas and another altercation will be investigated here. Brian Cruz saying siya daw ang siniko.
It looks like Lee Gunn was involved in that play. Here's the block, an excellent closeout galing kay Gabe Norwood. And then another block sa pag-penetrate ng China. Now let's see what the call is gonna be. Lee Gunn. Oh my gosh, he's getting away with murder. Siya nag-initiate. Siya nag-initiate. Ang natatawagan ng Team Pilipinas and he's getting the benefit of the calls. It looks like another unsportsmanlike foul against Team Pilipinas. Could be against Brian Cruz. And Lee Gunn, the enforcer, the bad boy, is back on the line.
I bet Major Pain Eric Meng in the Sports 5 studio is grinning right now. He wants a piece of this big man.
The big guy, Lee Gunn. Oh, check that. That was not an unsportsmanlike. That was a technical foul. So just one free throw. Again, under FIBA rules, a technical foul is one free throw and ball possession. But hindi na ipasok ni Lee Gunn yung tira na yun. That 3-point shot has not been there for Team China.
Look at the swarming defense of Gilas Pilipinas kasi not giving them an open look. Here comes a try. Mintisian. Oh, nice gang rebounding here pero wala pa rin. Wild shot, wala. 4 servings, hindi nakakuha. And a foul will be whistled against Team Philippines.
And that's, check the team foul situation right now. That's 3. Make that probably 4 team fouls on Philippines, while China is clean with 6:27 left in the second period. Again, yung sinasabi natin, yung offensive rebounding ni China. So many attempts for China in that sequence. 4 ang kanilang attempts.
But right now, we got to remind everybody, we're playing with Raymond Almazan at the 5 and Brian Cruz as the 4, Stan Hardinger, and etong si Japet on the bench with 2 fouls each. Pero lamang tayo na 17. You'll take it any way you can.
At that time, Lee Gunn making things happen from beyond the arc. Getting the 3-point shot. And that's the first for China in this game from 3-point distance.
Basa 14 ang hinahabol dito ng China. Foul whistled here on Go Ailon on the reach-in.
He's got 6 points in the game so far. And kung hindi tayo nagkakamali, that's the second personal foul on Go Ailon. Remember, he's a 2-time Olympian. In the last Asian Games in 2014, he averaged 8.3 points. And there's a foul right there. In the act of shooting, he'll go to the line.
Rock and roll Raymond to the line for 2 shots.
And China playing physical. You know, when Lee Gunn is in the game, you know they're going to play physical.
Castro making his way back onto the floor.
And gathering the troops together. Here's Almazan. He already has a 3-point shot and a dunk in this game.
That's another difference with the FIBA game and the pro game where pareho sa PBA and the NBA. PBA, NBA, ang substitution in between 2 free throws sa FIBA game. Kailangan before the first or after the second.
Of course, the basics of the differences, as we have a missed free throw here from Raymond, is that each quarter in FIBA play is 10 minutes long, while of course we're used to 12 minutes in the PBA and the NBA. Ay, ako, ito, pumapasok na yung mga tira sa labas ng China. So we've got to be able to make sure we're consistent in defending the 3-point shot. We've got to close out hard.
Babasa 12 ang abante ng Gilas Pilipinas. Castro.
Nandiyan yung pick galing kay Raymond Almazan.
Oh, pick and roll! Wow! Rock and roll, Raymond! At di niya pang foul!
Raymond Almazan down on the floor. What a way to execute the pick and roll. Ito ba yung kulang sa chemistry? Kulang sa practice? And the way they ran that pick and roll. Beautiful move. And Almazan, a power slam.
Definitely a power move the quarter na hatid sa atin ng Cobra Energy Drink. Tunay na lakas! Rock and roll, Raymond fearless on that drive. Bonus free throw coming up para dito kay Almazan.
Again, the idea of the Chinese defense was to trap Jason Castro after that pick because of the reputation that Jason has. And smart move on the part of Jason to find the open guy rolling towards the basket. The guy who gave him the pick, Raymond Almazan, with a 3-point play.
42-27, balik sa 15 ang abante ng Gilas Pilipinas. Coming up on the halfway mark ng ating second frame. Go. Working against right. In traffic, flips it up, wild shot. Look at Almazan, collar that rebound.
And there's a foul. There's a foul on China off that rebound by Almazan.
Ren Junfei whistled for reaching in. And just like that, China is catching up to our fouls.
That's right. Well, we also notice in that offensive thrust ng China, nag-one-on-one si Guo Ailun. You know that he's a Chinese superstar, but one man can't do it alone against this well-oiled defensive machine ng Gilas.
Slow-mo replay na yun, hinatid sa atin ng San Miguel Pale Pilsen. Sarap ng urig. Under 5 minutes now remaining in this first half. Castro may tangan ng bola. Aguilar trying to offer that pick once again. Castro on the attack to the left side. Castro with an opening! That's good!
What a way to play beautiful basketball. Ginabit yung pick ni Raymond Almazan, but there was no roll. So again, keeping the Chinese defense guessing. Ano ba ang gagawin ng Team Pilipinas? Papasa ba si Jason Castro off the pick? Or is he gonna go strong to the hole? That time, Jason Castro with a layup.
3-pointer by Zhu Peng is delivered. That's their third of the game, all delivered in the second frame.
That's right. We did say that pumapasok na yung mga tira ng China from beyond the arc, and Zhu Peng getting it to fall.
Castro again!
And Castro once more with the basket.
The dribble drive working here in the second frame para sa Gilas Pilipinas. China looking shell-shocked. Matamis na 16 na ang abante ng Gilas Pilipinas.
Here's Guo Ailun finally passing the ball. Here's
Ren.
another outside shot.
Pang-apat yan para dito sa China. The 3-point shot, but they are still down here by 13. Castro on the move. Castro is trying to pass it back out.
And there was a foul. Clearly, Jason Castro penetrating, drawing the defense. And if it's Guo Ailun, that will be number 3 para sa kanya. Mukhang kailangan ng contact lenses ni Guo Ailun. And that's 4 fouls.
Another difference between the FIBA game and the PBA and NBA game. Hanggang 5 foul lang po yung personal fouls dito.
Yes. At saka yung technical foul is counted as a personal foul. Those are some of the nuances of FIBA basketball. Now, kanina we mentioned that si Guo Ailun para kailangan ng contact lens. He's squinting. You notice that he's squinting when he looks up at the board to check on the foul situation. He's got 4 personal fouls. Malaking bagay yan for Team Pilipinas because Guo Ailun is China's main man.
So 3:42 remaining in this first half. Upo muna si Guo Ailun para dito sa China. Pasok para sa kanila. Etong si Wu Qian. Their 6'3" guard. As the white shirts are on the attack. Zhu Peng working against Gabe. Goes to the corner. Wu Qian misses. Should be Gilas ball. Yes, it is.
Lee Gun batting it away. Again, playing physical. But you're noticing that China is not going to their bigs any longer because nadedepensahan ng Team Pilipinas yung mga malalaki ng China. So they're setting up, they're loading up with their three-point shooters. So far, nakakaapat na ang China in this quarter alone with three-point shots.
Right for three. Doesn't work.
And they call it China ball.
Coach Chot marking out additional instruction from the sideline.
Matikit na ngayon ang depensa ng Team Pilipinas from the long court.
Ayun nga, tumatama na yung long ball netong China. Oh,
nice
swipe from behind by Pagoy. Right on the move. Jumps the pass to the other side. Castro doesn't see the numbers in their favor and wisely will pull it back out. Stan Hardiger back on the floor. They go to Gabe. No, Stan Hardiger looked like he was held down, and he was. 2 free throws coming the way of Christian.
China in the penalty. Stan Hardiger will go to the line. Excellent defensive rebounding position, or rather offensive rebounding position by Stan Hardiger.
Christian Stan Hardiger takes care of that first free throw. Just needs to stay away from picking up a third foul in this first half. Makarry nga natin yung ating momentum into the third quarter of action. 2 for 2 for Stan Hardiger. 50-33. 17 po abante ng Gilas Pilipinas kontra dito sa defending champion Republic of China. Shooting so far, look at the free throws, 15 of 19 para sa Gilas.
Excellent shooting by Team Pilipinas. Over 70% accuracy.
China on the attack. Ooh, might have been a shove there. Stan Hardiger making sure he didn't pick up another foul.
That's right, he moved away para hindi siya matawagan ng personal foul. Giving up a layup there to China.
Ooh, with that hit. Castro from top of the key, jumps it past the right. Didn't want to pull the trigger on that one. Shot clock is at 10 para sa Gilas Pilipinas. Stan Hardiger off the dribble. Goes to the spin. The fadeaway. Christian! Meron pala siya nun.
Stan Hardiger getting the job done offensively, not only from the free throw line, but from the field. He's got 9 in the game. Yung quickness niya, no? Kaiba for a big guy. And that quickness, hindi napapakita ng mga Chinese bigs.
Hu Jingqiu going to his right side. Long ball on the way from Wu Qian. Mintes Pagoy with a hand on it, but it's picked up by the Chinese. Wild shot put up. Gabe will clear it para dito sa Gilas. Under a minute and a half remaining sa ating second frame.
Well, that time, excellent interior defense ng Team Pilipinas.
Stan Hardiger. Natakam sa pagkakataon.
Oh, I thought he wanted to get the foul. So in that situation, he should have just tried to lay it in and force the contact. But opting to take the jump shot instead. Ang ganda ng interior defense, no? Recovery ng Team Pilipinas on the inside.
They have no look at the basket here. They'll have to force one up. Oh, what a creative move sa pagkakataon niyan. Big finish by Liu Xiaoyu.
Shot clock almost out at China in that attempt.
This will force Coach Chot into this timeout. Home F3 plus dual selfie carry. Heading into the final moments of the first half, 15 po ang abante ng Gilas Pilipinas. What a masterful showing so far. Pero mahabang basketball pa ang ating inaharap dito.
We've got a whole half after this. Remember, we are playing with a 10-man lineup now. Fajardo not able to play because of injury. Si Calvin Abueva was ejected from the game right in the first period. And drawing the contact there, Jason Castro from his Chinese defender.
2 free throws coming the way of Gilas once again.
Jason Castro already with 4 assists in this game.
This Chinese national basketball team just can't seem to keep up. You've been mentioning it with the speed of Gilas Pilipinas.
Exactly. That's been the whole battle plan of Coach Chot Reyes. Take advantage of our speed. Jason Castro missing that first free throw. By the way, nasabi natin kanina, no? Kulang na kulang yung preparation ng Team Pilipinas for this tournament. What about China? They went to New Zealand. They went to Australia for training camps.
They even have their own pocket tournament
Exactly.
in China.
1 week before this competitions, they had a pocket tournament in China where China beat Lithuania by 26 points. They beat New Zealand, the same team that's playing in this competition, by 24 points. So, ensayado itong Team China.
Eh pagka sa China talaga, ganun ang labanan din. Eh
Oh,
nasa
wide open.
Lebanon tayo ngayon. Zhu with a hit. Coach Chot will burn this time out. At yung mga hindi mo naman maibabaon into the second half. So maninigurado lang si Coach Chot na maging magandang pagtatapos natin sa ating first half. Time out na to atin sa atin ng Oppo F3 Plus Dual Selfie Camera.
Yan ang tinatawag ng national pride. Kababayan natin anywhere in the world, always coming out to support Team Gilas.
So far, so good in the first half. All smiles ang ating Filipino faithful in attendance.
Looking for a last shot here in this last possession. Ang sabi ni Coach Chot Reyes during the timeout, huwag tayo mag-commit ng offensive foul. Gotta play this smart.
Tris on the shot clock. Inside, we were trying to go to Aguilar. Don't reach in, jump it. There you go. It is going to be Gilas Pilipinas makakapagbaon ng 14 na puntos na kalamangan into the dugout. What a performance in this first half. Walang bibitiw Ang ating Gilas Pilipinas national basketball team lamang ng 14 kontra sa defending champion China. 53-39 ang ating score at the half. She joins live once again on TV5. Mag-umarjan po kasama natin si Dadine Quinito Enson at ang buong puwersa ng inyong Sports 5.
Taas ng efficiency level ng Team Pilipinas.
As this third quarter is brought to us by Cobra Energy Drink, may laban ka.
We're talking about efficiency of Team Pilipinas shooting higher than 60% from the floor, while Team China less than 42% shooting from the floor. 3-point distance, Philippines shooting 62.5% beyond the arc. That's 5 out of 9 3-pointers, while China 36.3% from 3-point distance at 4 and 11. Also, another measure of efficiency, assist to turnover ratio. Filipinas, 9 assists, 4 turnovers. That's pretty high. While China, 6 assists, but 10 turnovers. So malaking bagay yung nakakapagpasa ang Team Pilipinas against the Chinese defense. And plus, we've been able to create turnovers against China while we've limited ourselves to only 4 miscues. Again, in the second half, hindi po maglalaro si Jumar Fajardo because of injury. Si Calvin Abueva has been ejected back in the first quarter. Hindi na po siya maglalaro. That was a disqualifying foul that was slapped on him.
Kaya naman po, si Abueva headbutted etong si Ligan after he apparently got hit with a closed fist, which the referees missed completely.
Exactly. Calvin Abueva is not going to go head first at an opponent kung walang provocation. He was provoked. He was hit from behind. Hindi ba lang harap-harapan? And again, you have to keep an eye on that number 12 player in China. He's the enforcer, the bad boy of Chinese basketball league. He's not on the floor at this time.
Shot clock winding down for the Chinese. Jumper from the perimeter is good. That is Zhu Peng with the hit.
Well, he's the leading scorer of China at this stage, Zhu Peng. He's a 2-time Olympian, captain of the last Chinese team in the Rio Olympics.
12 points in the game for that big man. Ooh, Stan Hardinger blocked. On the way by Hu Jinkyu. China is looking to rally in this third frame.
Hu Jinkyu playing center now for China. He's 6'11". We call him Mr. Double-Double. In the last FIBA Asia Challenge Cup in Tehran, he averaged 17.9 points, 10.4 rebounds. This guy is known to be a double-double man. That's number 21 center Hu Jinkyu. Now it's a turnover against China.
Turnover number 11 for the guys in white. Norwood na nagpo-point para sa Gilas Pilipinas. Gabe, iabot kay right. Matthew spinning away and trying to go up and under. Nakapagpasabit ng foul dito kay Liu Xiaoyu.
Smart move there on the part of Matthew Wright. Really hasn't gotten it going from 3-point distance.
Liu picks up his third personal foul. Tandaan natin yung main man ng China na si Guo Ailun. Meron ng 4 na foul as well.
Matthew Wright canning the first free throw. And you remember, of course, Matthew Wright, what he did in the Jones Cup. He was a leading scorer of the Philippines with 14 points on average and hitting 43.1% from 3-point distance. That was in the last Jones Cup.
2 for 2 sa pagkakataon na yun. He's only got 4 points in this game. Si Terrence Romeo medyo tahimik pa rin ang pinapakita para sa Gilas as a 3-pointers delivered once again by the Chinese. Pero okay lang dahil lamang pa rin tayo as long as we continue our splendid play.
Well, that 3-point shot has been there for China now. Here's an inside play. 2 points in the interior from Japet Aguilar.
Gilas Pilipinas doing enough to preserve this double-digit advantage barely 2 minutes into the second half. Another long bomb on the way. Zhu Peng misses this one. Gang rebounding by Gilas. It is Wright who comes out of the scrum. Matthew on the move. Kinaliwa pa ni Matthew Wright.
That's 2 points for Matthew in transition.
Express atin fast break yun. Atin sa atin ng Motolite. Ang matagalan.
You know, one word describes the type of play of Team Pilipinas at this stage. It's fearless. Hindi sila natatakot. They're playing with all heart. They know they've got a big disadvantage, missing a lot of key players. But there's another 3-point shot from China.
China hindi nakapasok ng tres yan in the entirety of the first quarter. They started to hum in the second, and right now they are punishing the defense of Gilas Pilipinas as that jumper rims out para kay Wright. Tumatakbo na naman ng China. Yu on the move. Wright picks him up on defense. China trying to get into their set. Pick will be offered by Hu. Yu had it slapped away by Wright. Mukhang tumama sa tuhod, but ball will remain with China.
Last touch, Philippines. Lead has been trimmed to just 12 points. A barrage of 3-pointers now being thrown here by China.
59-47, 12 abante ng Gilas Pilipinas. Pinamana sa Siam after that connection.
It's just a torrent of 3-point shots now. Team Philippines giving up the 3-point shot. And we're paying for it. It's a gamble that Philippines is making right now.
That's going to be a foul. Castro got bumped there by Ren Junfei.
Number 20 player of China called for the foul. Twin towers of Team Pilipinas on the floor right now. Japet Aguilar and Christian Standhardinger. As Coach Shot Reyes giving out instructions at the sidelines. Assistant Coach Josh Reyes, you see him in the background.
Japet, dinapot yung bola, pupunta dito kay Gabe. Right from top of the key. That's good!
Nothing but net. Nothing but net. An excellent pick set there for Matthew Wright.
8 in the game para dito kay Matthew Wright. 6 of those 8 delivered in this third frame.
Siya nagpapabuhay dito for Team Pilipinas in the face of this counter-attack by China. And here's another 3-point shot. That time, hindi na pumasok.
Castro with a rebound. Jason looking to go wall to wall. Jason Castro-William as Wu extending his defense beyond the 3-point line. Castro on the move, bounces it inside of Christian.
And again, Jason Castro, his ability to penetrate the defense because of his quickness. He draws the defense towards him, finds a wide open Christian Standhardinger for the back shot.
Play na yun, natin sa atin ng Motolite. Pangatagalan. Time out na to atin sa atin. Oppo F3 Plus, double selfie count. That last hit makes Christian Standhardinger the second Gilas player in double digits. Meron na siyang 11 puntos. Si Matthew Wright merong G's. Itong sinisilip natin box score. The Dean Japet Aguilar with 7 points and 2 rebounds so far. Jason Castro-William with 9 points and 6 assists. At ito rin si Raymond Dalmasan. May 9 puntos na.
Magandang balance ang scoring natin. As in that report by the Bulls, you notice that a lot of players getting involved in the offense, scoring the points. And here's an offensive foul against China, giving China a turnover. What's going on? And don't look now. Number 12 man is back in the game. Lee Gun.
And this is what we've always talked about, the Dean. When news broke out that Andre Blatch will not be joining this edition of Gilas Pilipinas, it opened up the offense for everybody else to contribute at hindi naman pinataya ng ating mga manlalaro yung pagkakataon.
Oh, that's true. Last time that China and the Philippines played, Andre Blatch was the only player in double figures with 17. No other Filipino scored in double figures in that loss by Gilas to China in the final of the 2015 FIBA Asia Cup in Changsha.
Japet with the leather. Has nursed his 2 fouls in the first half. Gabe misses on this one. China is on the attack, down by 14. Big block by Aguilar.
There's offensive rebound coming from Lee Gun.
Lee Gun with 8 points already in this game. Right, getting by his defender. Chapet inside to Stan Hardinger.
Getting it to bounce in. You know, he's got really good hands. You give him the ball inside and no hesitation, biglang-bigla, aatake siya, no?
13 in the game para dito kay Christian. Look at the points in the paint. Who would have thunk it? Plus 10 ang Gilas at this point.
Well, the big guys of China really not getting the job done. Here's another outside shot. Hindi na nakuha ng China to get that ball to fall inside. Tumatakbo na naman. Jason Castro on the attack. He is fouled.
He was taking a shot. He was trying to lay it up. And you will pick up his 4th personal foul.
So decimated backcourt now for China. Guo Ailun, di pa nakakalaro dito sa ating third period because he's on the bench with 4 personal fouls. And Lee Gun motioning to the referee, should have been a charge. And there was a block shot galing kay Japet Aguilar. You talk about protecting the rim. And he's great at weak side help. Watch it right there. Again, last man on defense, Japet Aguilar.
Jason Castro-William at the free throw line. 10 points in the game para sa back-to-back pinakamahusay na gwardya sa Asia. 2013, 2015, he was awarded that. Here in 2017, he's looking to make it 3 in a row.
And you notice in that sequence, not a single Gilas player was along the foul line. I mean, along the edges
Kumpiyansa.
to anticipate a missed free throw. Hindi na kailangan.
Terrence Romeo back in the game. He scored 7 in the first half. Let's see if he can make more noise here in the third quarter play. Long bomb is delivered once again by Lee Gun.
Getting the shot to fall inside. That's Lee Gun with 11 points right now. 2 out of 3 from 3-point distance. He actually is a teammate of Andre Blanche in the Zhangjiang Flying Tigers team that won the Chinese Basketball Association Championship this past season.
Right for 3. Doesn't work. Stan Hardinger gets it as another possession. Chapet! Doesn't work. Good shot.
Rodriguez saying there should have been a foul.
Looked like there was all kinds of contact there.
Yeah, but what an effort. What an effort on the part of Christian Stan Hardinger to get the offensive rebound.
Sakto, 4 na minuto natitira sa ating ikatlong yugto. 13 ang abante ng Gilas Pilipinas. Foul whistled away from play. That's going to be on Lee Gun. He was trying to shove Norwood out of the way.
And not only that, I saw a second motion. After that whistle was called, he nudged Gabe Norwood with the side of his body.
He's been getting a lot of leeway from the referees. Buti na lang 4 na ang foul niya ngayon.
Sabi nga kanina that he's been getting away with murder. Not that time. He's got 4 personal fouls now.
You know, pointing an accusatory finger pa siya.
Oo, ibang klase talaga. He's the bad boy right there.
Terrence for 3.
Punches
it through.
Oh, what a big setup by Stan Hardinger. Ang galing naman. Ang papasok ng bola.
Balik sa 16 ang abante ng Gilas. That is the 7th three-pointer of the game for the Philippines. Pero nag-deliver naman ng China yung pambawi sa kabila.
Guo Ailun is back in the game. He's got 7 points.
He is not manning Terrence here. They don't want him to foul out this early. Terrence nakikipagsayaw. Pupunta sa kaliwa. Pogoy! Bam!
R.R. Pogoy. The Philippines firing from all cylinders right now.
Power move of the quarter yun natin sa ating Cobra Energy Drink. Tunay na lakas! Chapet with the block!
It looks like a foul. And Stan Hardinger is going to be called for the foul, it looks like.
Mukhang siya yung nagre-reklamo na siniko daw siya. But it's just a whistle out of bounds off that block.
Yeah, looks like not a foul, but just an out of bounds play.
Slow-mo replay na to atin sa atin ng San Miguel Pale Pilsen. Sarap na
Take a look at that block shot again coming from Javin Aguilar. That's an Aguilar saying that he was elbowed in that play. Here's another 3-point shot. Once more connecting. That shot has been falling for China.
Since the second quarter on, they have been delivering from distance.
That's keeping them alive in this game.
Chapet lost it on the way in. China looking to push. Go Ailun, down the middle he goes.
That's 5 straight points right there for China.
That'll pull them back to within 11 points. Whoa. Making up for lost time here, now with 9 points.
Now the pressure on the Chinese defenders. Gabe Norwood. Oh, that's a turnover. That's because of the pressure.
Zheng Ling Shu. Fresh off the bench, fresh legs being deployed here to try and bother the attack of Gilas.
Gio Halalon, this is his first time on the court. Now we need a ball carrier. We need a stabilizer right now. 2:18 left. Lead has been chopped down to 11.
Gotta remember, no player on this Chinese team is standing less than 6'3", so Gio Halalon will have his work cut out for him. Immediately he's called for the reach and foul. Oh, yeah. Go Ailun giving an extra bump to Gio. Kala niya, atrasyan siya nito, ha? Pag namigay ito ng medyo mataas, sa ulo aabutin si Gio, disqualifying foul bigla yan.
Go Ailun looking to score.
Shoots over. Doesn't work. Rebound battle. Aguilar pulls it down. Could not be controlled on the sideline.
Lost control. But again, a good effort on the part of Team Pilipinas. Go Ailun looking to take charge here. He's not looking to pass, he's looking to score. And Philippines must be aware kung anong nasa isip ni Go Ailun. There he is again. You watch it. That time passing.
Doesn't work. Stan Hardinger pulls down the board. Si Terrence ang magtatawid dito.
That's the stop that Philippines needed.
Gio on the attack. Gives it to Christian.
Looks like a travel. A travel. That's a good call.
And look at Coach Chot Reyes trying to settle down Gio Halalon. It is his first time on the FIBA Asia Championship level on the men's team.
Coach Chot Reyes keeping Jason Castro on the bench because we need him for the fourth quarter run. Here's another outside shot. It's raining threes here for China.
That has brought them back once again. Within 8. Oh, big block there. Bogoy follow, doesn't work. Iisa defender sa dulo, pero ninakaw ni Gio yun. Terrence looking to dance here with Wu. Terrence backs all the way out. Inantay yung pick mula dito kay Stan Hardinger. Terrence will step to the left. That's good!
Yes! And is that a three-point shot? Looks like just a long two.
12 in the game now para dito kay Romeo. 5 in the last couple of minutes he has delivered.
But that was a big fire dowser on the part of Terrence Romeo.
Steal by Gilas.
Again, the tendency of Go Ailun to try to do it all by himself. Counter steal. Oh, it's going to be an easy 2 points. Go Ailun scoring that time.
Para sa China. Express natin fast break yan. Natin sa atin ng Mokolite.
Philippines getting a little careless here. This lead has been chopped down to just single digits.
China will regain possession here.
On the turnover, we were just saying how important it is for the Philippines to get stabilized.
You just got to survive the next 40.7 seconds of this third quarter. Then maybe get the main guns back in the game at the start of the fourth. Gilas looking for a stop. Go Ailun once again. Inside he goes. This action there. Heading to the bucket for China. They are back within 6 points. This is the closest they've come back to.
Oh, without a doubt, yes. But it's because we're turning the ball over. We're not getting good attempts. We're getting a little careless. Here's Terrence.
Another turnover para sa Gilas Pilipinas.
Throw away a possession where we could have at least taken a shot. Now China will have the last possession of this quarter. Wala pa naman sa penalty Team Philippines, so we are going to give up fouls to prevent China from scoring again.
3 fouls to give para sa Gilas Pilipinas.
And sayang na sayang because China was in a penalty situation, yet we were not able to capitalize.
Look at Halalon and Go Ailun. Bago pa ma-inbound yung bola, nagkikis-kisa na dito.
Gio Halalon trying to get into the head of Go Ailun, who has 4 personal fouls. 9.8 seconds here.
Double team in the backcourt.
They wanted to make sure that the ball was out of his hands, but here's Go Ailun again.
3 Three-pointer from the right side is a miss. Putback is missed as well. So mape-preserva ng Gilas Pilipinas ang 6 na puntos nating kalamangan heading into the fourth. Etong defending champion, Republic of China, storming back in the third quarter, coming to within 6 points. As we open this fourth natin sa atin ng Cobra Energy Drink, may laban ka, and they leaned on the long ball, the team.
7 out of 12 from three-point distance in the third period alone for China. That's 7 three-point conversions against tatlo para sa Team Pilipinas in that 10-minute stretch. And that has brought China close to the Philippines' score. That lead is now down to 6 because of the torrid three-point shooting by China. 7 out of 12 from that distance, from the three-point distance in the third period. Overall, they're 11 out of 23 from three-point range, while Philippines is 8 out of 13.
Ang lima ng Gilas Pilipinas will feature Norwood, Almazan. Andiyan din sina Aguilar, Pogoy, and Romeo. Almazan had a splendid first half for himself. First time back on the floor in this second half. Go Ailun playing with those 4 fouls is blocked by Gabe. Gilas looking to push the other way. Terrence on the move, saw a crack in the defense, is fouled on the way in. Terrence trying to convince the referees that he was in the act.
Well, he should be going to the line. Yes, he will go to the line.
Free throw so far, Gilas shooting 80% from that free throw line this game. Lamang po tayo if you're just tuning in. Right from the get-go o simulat sa pool ng larong ito, ang Gilas Pilipinas po. Ang umiscore ng unang 7 puntos ng ball game na ito. Nakalamang na tayo ng hanggang 17 puntos. Right now, China nga nakabalik. Dangerously close pagkatapos ng third quarter, pero hinahanap natin a strong start to this fourth.
But you wonder whether China will continue to wax hot from three-point distance. Maybe the law of averages, maybe better defense on the part of Team Pilipinas in defending the three-point shot. But Coach Rodriguez certainly knows what he's doing. He's pacing his men very well. Rotation doing very well. Wala si Jason on the floor right now. Wala din si Christian Stan Hardinger, 2 key players. And I think he will need those players in the stretch run.
14 na puntos na para kay Terrence Romeo. He is now our leading scorer. Ooh, nice fake, but the better recovery from Japet. Look at the Gilas faithful up on their feet. Here comes Terrence. Naipit si Romeo, babalik agad sa kanya ni Gabe. Almazan with the pick. Romeo with a step back J. Terrence is starting to heat up.
Unbelievable shot by Terrence Romeo.
Play na yun, hatid sa atin ng Motolite, pang matagalan.
The lead has gone back to double digits for Team Pilipinas. And Terrence Romeo, what a shot! Under pressure. I mean, sabi nga natin kanina, the word to describe Team Philippines, fearless. This team is not intimidated.
Slow-mo replay na to atid sa atin ng San Miguel Pale Pilsen. Sarap ng urig. Terrence trying to make up for that late turnover in the third quarter. Kung saan nga, etong China crept back within a single digit. The back or 4 points na sa fourth para kay Terrence, but China gets one from within.
Nag-miss doon si Go Ailun from beyond the arc. But again, another offensive rebound and the putback. The bigs of China keeping them alive that time for another possession.
Terrence again. Gets it out to Pogoy. Long ball on the way. Doesn't work. Almazan trying to reach for it. Terrence right there to bother it. Bodies on the floor right now. Almazan not giving up on this one.
And hold on.
Looks like a football scrum right there.
Players down on the floor. And
Parang American football, kung sino, o rugby,
Oo.
kung sino huling may hawak, kanya possession, sumenyas na ng jump ball. Yan ang tapang ni Raymond Almazan.
Oo, sabi nga natin kanina, fearless, and Raymond Almazan holding on to that basketball. A lot of players on top of him, but nandun yung puso, no, ni Raymond Almazan.
And everybody on the Gilas bench up on their feet, applauding the effort of Raymond Almazan. Looks like it's actually a foul whistled on one of the Chinese, is it? Jump ball nga, yun. Our initial findings.
And possession arrow will go to China on that jump ball situation.
Another one of the differences between the pro game, PBA, NBA, and the FIBA game, possession arrow ginagamit dito. So right now, pabor sa atin. Next time na magkaroon ng ganyan, atin naman ang possession. Go Ailun. Trying to make things happen once again para dito sa China. Zhu Peng kicks it back over to Go Ailun. Scoops it up.
Oh, yes.
Napakapit yun.
Oh, tough shot there by Go Ailun. Gabe Norwood did everything he could to defend Go Ailun, but that shot still fell inside.
13 points in the game for the main man, the Chinese national basketball team. Romeo asking for a pick from Japet.
Look at the hard show there by China.
Romeo shoots anyway. 18 in the game for the bro.
What a shooting performance here on the part of Terrence Romeo.
All kinds of contact.
Looks like a foul on Pogoy. That's the first team foul against Team Pilipinas. China already with 2 team fouls.
Stan Hardinger making his way back into this game. Will be teamed up in the front court with Raymond Almazan.
Giving Japet Aguilar a rest.
Just over 7 minutes remaining in this one.
Look at the switch now. Stan Hardinger against Go Ailun.
He
takes
steps
a step
back.
back.
Ailun now with a total of 16 points.
There he goes again.
And this is the closest China has come since being down by as much as 17. Lima na lang ang abante ng Gilas. Terrence on the attack. Off the crossover. Terrence scoops it up. Bitin. Rebound pulled down by Yu Dehao. Yu in the front court. Go Ailun. He's been the man of the second half para dito sa China. Pogoy assigned on him right now. He is switched over to Aguilar. Stan Hardinger trying to chase him. And China is winning a bucket of the Philippines.
Right now it's just one man who's doing damage here against the Philippines. Go Ailun. We need a defender to check him.
Jason Castro already waiting at the scorer's table here. Stan Hardinger lost his dribble. Gets it over to Arar. Romeo is open. We needed that one. China.
Looks like a foul underneath. It looks like an unsportsmanlike foul has been called. And it looks like against the Philippines.
Castro.
We've got to keep our composure. Raymond Almazan has been called for the unsportsmanlike. So this will give an opportunity for China actually to take over the driver's seat. It's 2 free throws and then possession.
We've led this game for 34 minutes and 2 seconds. Pagkakataon ngayon ng China, sungkitin ang kalamangan sa kauna-unahang pagkakataon.
Philippines hanging on to a 3-point lead.
Again, this 10-man lineup now. Trying to do all they can.
Zhu Peng hitting the first free throw. Certainly one of the top veterans. One of 4 players retained from the 2015 FIBA Asia Cup champion team of China.
China claws their way back to within 1. Gilas looking for a stop para hindi masurrender ang kalamangan.
Remember at the half, Philippines ahead by 14 points. That lead has been cut down to just 1 now.
Sabay na naman si Go Ailun, pati itong si Liu Peng. Both of those guards with 4 personal fouls. Liu on the move, jumps it inside. Nakalamang na ang China.
Excellent movement that time in the execution, giving the ball to the big guy.
Castro on the attack. Liu right in front of him. Look at the assist story. China lamang na ng isa. Castro looking for that space. 7 to shoot para sa Gilas Pilipinas. Jason makes his move. Gabe dives in. Jason down the middle, scoops it up, and bounces it in! Power move of the quarter natin yan at sa atin. The Cobra Energy Drink. Tunay na lakas.
Kapapasok na ni Jason Castro, making his presence felt immediately. Go Ailun, crossover.
Three-pointer, butataka! Gay Japet!
Oh, looks like China ball. Referee making the call. Philippines ahead by just a single point. Watch it right here. Block shot coming from Japet Aguilar. I count at least 3 swats on the part of Japet.
Uh-oh.
Oh, that's a 3-point play in the offense right there. Japet Aguilar trying to protect the rim. Called for the foul. And the big guy who is now on the line. That's Hu Jingju. He's 6'11", only 19 years old. And we call him Mr. Double-Double. His ability to get points and rebounds. And we see 13 points now and 7 rebounds. So Hardigan making sure that he has possession.
Gilas looking to reclaim the lead. Under 5 minutes sa ating opening game. Dito sa FIBA Asia Cup for 2017. We'll be back in action this coming Friday.
That's the 5th foul of Go Ailun. Goodbye. The man who's been the biggest thorn on the side of the Philippines is gone for good.
Graduate si Go Ailun.
And there's 4:40 to go. Although China ahead by 1, Philippines will be in possession. Wu Qian, 6'3", 23 years old, is checking in for Go Ailun, who is gone for the night.
Norwood with the leather, gets it over to Castro. Jason looking to work his magic here. Kontra dito kay Wu. Jason on the attack, down the gut of the defense, lost it but recovers it. Ball will remain with Gilas Pilipinas but with only 5 seconds natitira sa ating shot clock. And Coach Chot wants to make sure we get a good look in the next 5 seconds of basketball. Hihiling muna siya ng timeout na hatid sa atin ng Oppo F3 Plus dual selfie camera. With China up by 1 and Gilas on the attack, we are coming off a Coach Chot Reyes timeout. 5 seconds natitira sa ating shot clock. Castro pops out on that right wing. Jason trying to create that space, trying to use his speed, leans in. Jason misses. Rebound China. And they are on the run, 3-on-2. It's going to be a foul on Stan Hardinger.
That would be probably number 3 on Stan Hardinger. Wala pa naman sa penalty ang Team Pilipinas. Ganun din ang China. That's 3 fouls now, as we called it.
Inbound from the baseline, 4:20 remaining here in Lebanon. Opening assignment nga po ng Gilas Pilipinas, pati na rin ng China dito sa FIBA Asia Cup for 2017. Liu rifles a pass out, top pa ng A3. Wu misses. Rebound battle, nadampot ni Yu Dehao.
Offensive rebound, once more na putback.
First basket of the game, and that one hurts because it gives them a 3-point lead. Castro kicks it over. Gabe looking for the opening. They hand it off to Terrence. Romeo looking to dance. 3-pointer will tie it. Terrence for the tie. Bang!
Terrence Romeo again delivering the goods. 21 big points now for the man of the moment.
Tatlo at kalahating minuto na lang natitira dito sa rematch, 2 years in the making. China goes inside. Huli ka! Kay Japet!
Japet Aguilar, what a way to block the shot. He's our number 1 rim protector. Here's Jason Castro almost. They call him for the travel. They call him for the travel, and Coach Chot Reyes can't believe it. Neither can Jason Castro. The score is tied. 3:17 left in this game.
Matthew Wright being redeployed here by Coach Chot. Makakasama niya sa sina Romeo, Stan Hardinger, Aguilar. At etong si Castro.
Oh, wide open shots. That's Xiaoping.
Big miss. But on the rebound, was it on the three-point attempt? Oh, they're gonna check. If he was, what are they gonna check?
Well, they're saying shot clock violation.
Wala pa, last 2 minutes, wala review. Pinayos na. Atin, eh, no? Basta atin.
Well, turnover. Big break here. And a flop there. In FIBA, you can actually get called for a technical foul if you flop. And that was a clear flop there by China. No call.
Romeo with 21 points. He's taken over in the second half. 14 of his 21. After the turn, Terrence puts it up. Yes!
Got it again! Terrence Romeo giving the Philippines back the lead. He's got 23 on the night.
Big shot by Terrence Romeo, forcing China into his timeout. At sa atin ang Opo F3 Plus, dual selfie camera. Terrence Romeo has gone off for 5 unanswered, transforming a 3-point deficit into a 2-point lead. Now it is going to be up to the rest of the squad to try and come up with key stops the rest of the way.
Leading scorers for Team Pilipinas, Terrence with 23. Jason Castro, Christian Sanholiger, 13 apiece, right 10. The unsung hero for Team Philippines, gotta be Japet Aguilar. He saved at least 4 baskets for the Philippines.
China on the attack, down by 2. 2.5 remaining in this game.
Xiaoping, wide open.
Miss.
Now he's beginning to miss.
Japet with that board. Japet is waiting for Terrence to get open.
And there's a foul right there.
That's going to be the 14th foul para dito sa China. You whistled for this one. Yes, you are fouled.
Yes, you. And Matthew right now with the inbound. They want the ball in the hands of Jason Castro.
Jason working against Wu Qian. As we approach the 2-minute warning for this explosive matchup, Terrence being guarded beyond that 3-point line. Terrence pupukol.
Oh my gosh! No conscience! Terrence Romeo from way out!
Last 2 minutes natin sa atin ng Cobra sa Cobra Energy Drink. May laban ka! China.
Now under the gun.
Oh, Terrence gonna steal!
Less than 2 minutes to go. Philippines can try to hold on. Here's Jason Castro on the attack.
Sanholiger trying to save it, chases it down. Castro trapped in the corner. And now si Terrence ulit ang didiskarte para sa Gilas.
Still a lot of time left in the shot clock.
Terrence, 8 to shoot. Terrence, sayaw, pukol, inabot. Here we go, China. Castro with a hand on this one. China will keep possession.
Good deflection on the part of Jason Castro. It's a 5-point lead by the Philippines. Gilas looking to hold on. 1:23 left in the ball game. Gabe Norwood, probably our best backcourt defender, maybe even the best frontcourt defender as well. He's back in the game.
Gilas needs 1 stop.
China looking for a 3-point shot right here. No, they settled for a 2.
Missed.
Missed.
Matthew right with a big board.
That's a big stop.
Time on the side of Gilas Pilipinas.
Iba na din ang galaw ng China kung wala si Go Ailun. Their main man has fouled out.
Castro burning that clock. Sanholiger with a pick. Jason jumps it inside. Christian delivers the news.
Christian Sanholiger, right place, right time, but Jason Castro on the assist. Nahanap niya kung sinong libre. That's the court vision of Jason the Blur Castro.
China requesting for this timeout. Hatid sa atin ang Opo F3 Plus. One stop. Yan ang pinagdadasal ng buong sambayan ng Pilipino sa pagtutok natin sa laban ng Gilas kontra China. Lamang tayo ng 7. The Dean Quinito, China. Are they looking for the long ball right here, right now?
Oh, I think so, but they've missed their, sa bilang ko, last 3 attempts.
Uh-oh.
And here's Lee Gun. He's in the game. And he
doesn't work!
Misses on the three-point attempt.
Castro with the rebound, all the way in the backcourt. Gilas will get it ahead, and we will burn that clock. Gilas Pilipinas looking good here. Matthew Wright, yes!
That's probably the last nail in the coffin. And what a big win, impending win here.
Oh, puta taka kay Gabe!
The enforcer has been blocked by Gabe Norwood.
2013, we took out Korea. 2015, we finally beat Iran. And right now, we are 15 seconds away from finally beating China.
Oh, what an upset. What an upset. Gilas Pilipinas getting the job done. Undermanned. Wala si Calvin since the first period. Wala si Junmar Fajardo because of injury. Oh, what a way to win our first game in the FIBA Asia Cup in Lebanon.
Gilas Pilipinas takes out the defending champs. What a performance by our undermanned crew. Puso na naman ang lumutang para sa Gilas Pilipinas.
Fearless basketball ang pinakita natin. We went to our strengths, quickness, outside shooting. And that really did it. Big men of China really not able to assert their superiority in size. At makikita po natin ang three-point shooting ng Pilipinas, 10 out of 17. What a way to get that first win, a revenge victory over China.